bidder. This is a hot lot. New bidder.
We are live, guys. We are checking out Copart live. This is in Phoenix, Arizona, because this is where I'm at. Well, let's check it out. Let's see what they have. This is a 2011 Chevrolet Avalanche. Restored salvage, which that means it has been rebuilt. It has been crashed, and it's been through inspection. So this is the second time it's at auction. So this is why it says damage history. So you guys gotta be careful when you bid on cars like this. 164,000 miles. It doesn't give you the retail value because a lot of the times that means that it is a private seller and not a insurance agency or a dealership. But it's at 3,800 right now. With fees, it's about $5,000 roughly. But let's see how much it goes for. I mean, I wouldn't buy this thing. It runs. It says it runs and drives. Would you guys buy this? Would you guys pay $5,000 for this? I mean, how much could you sell it for with that mileage? I mean, it is a V8, so I'm assuming you could sell it for a decent amount of money.
Bonus time.
Bonus time, $4,000. Let's check it out.
New bidder.
4,100, Colorado. I don't know. Would you guys pay this?
Sold on approval.
Sold on approval. 2011 Hyundai Tucson, 2,900. It's worth $10,000 according to Copart, and it's a front end collision. The whole side, the two doors. Well, they're gonna pay like $4,000 for it.
Sold.
That's pretty good. That's a good deal. 2003 Honda Accord. It looks like this one rolled over. The whole side, the whole top, both doors. What happened to this? It's a little dirty. It's a little worn out because of the year.
This is a hot lot.
189,000 miles. It's worth $5,000. So you guys gotta keep in mind that it's worth $5,000, but that doesn't include the deduction of being a salvage title. And honestly, this is way too much damage for this year of car. I would just part it out. Look at the roof; it's like caved in. $725 plus fees. They're gonna pay like $1,500 for it for an 03. That's crazy amount of money if you ask me.
Sold.
Sold.
New bidder.
2019 Ford. Does that say EcoSport? So I'm assuming it's a hybrid of some kind. The left corner. If you guys ever worked on these Fords, like the Escort and the Escape, these bumpers are a pain in the butt to work on.
New bidder.
Let's check it out. For some reason, that looks like the knee airbag. I could be wrong. It's in Espanol, of course. 22,000 miles. And it doesn't look like a lot of damage. It looks like it's fixable. Salvage title, it's worth $13,000. The bid is at $4,200. So they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay about $5,000, a little bit more. I don't know. It doesn't look like a lot of damage, so it looks like it's fixable. So paying 50% off, I think it's worth it. Right now it's at 46.
Bonus time.
Bonus time. So right now it's at 46.50, 47. They're gonna pay like $6,000 for it. That's still 50% off, which is pretty good if you ask me.
Sold.
Sold. Pure sell. That was a good deal then, because it didn't have a lot of damage. Let's This is a 2006 Toyota Corolla. This is too much damage for this year of car. But if it's your first time buying, I think it'll be a good car to start off with. It's an 06.
New bidder.
Driver airbag deployed, 226,000 miles. But for Toyota, they usually could go at least 300,000 I've seen. So 1,200, 1,300 plus fees. They're gonna pay like $2,000 for it, and it's doesn't say how much it's worth.
Bonus
But this
time.
is at least like a $5,000 car, or maybe a little bit under. From Mexico.
Sold on approval.
Sold. So they'll probably negotiate. 2009 Dodge Charger. Let's check it out.
New bidder.
$500, $600,
New bidder.
150,000 miles, clean title. It runs and drives. What else can you guys ask for? I wonder why it's here at the auction. It says title pending, so I'm assuming this is like a repo of some kind, because it looks pretty clean. Look at that. Just the driver side dent right there in the fender. But other than that, it looks pretty good. I don't know about the mileage. 2.7 V6. I heard a lot of good things and bad things about these Chargers. $1,300. Supposedly it's worth $9,000. So with fees, what do you like? 2,100 maybe?
New bidder.
But who would you sell it to? So about 2,200 take home.
Sold on approval.
Not too bad. 2018 Ford F-150. Core support. The bumper looks, I don't know, it looks like it was a little tweaked. Both airbags deployed. It looks clean inside out. Oh, look, they hit some kind of tree or something. So I wonder if this is a doctored up truck, because look at this bumper. It looks like it's more in on this side than this side. But then how is this damage behind the bumper? I don't know if that makes sense. So I would Google the VIN on this. It says salvage title pending. 36,000 miles. Yeah, this is kind of sketchy and it's questionable if you ask me. It's worth $39,000 and they're paying a little bit under half. But this is like really sketchy. Look at this. You can see like this impact bar right here, all the way shoved in there. So you don't even know if you have engine damage. I've totaled some cars at the body shop that they had damage to the block. So I don't know. Look at that. That's messed up, man. Why would you do that? So $12,000 plus fees. They're gonna pay like $14,000, if that. So you're gonna pay half off, and you're gonna have more damage than what you expect. I mean, it's fixable, you know, but it's just messed up. It looks like somebody bought it and then sent it right back to the auction because they didn't want to fix it, or it was too much money to fix or something. Because right here, look, it says damage history. So something's going on. $12,500. $12,600 from Montana.
Bonus time.
So they're gonna pay 15 grand, so 40% off. But you're dealing with all this damage that you probably need a frame machine to pull it out. At least you try to make it work. But look at this. $13,000. 2018 Ford F-150. 36,000 miles. It runs and drives. You can see how much it goes for. Hurry up, guys. I don't have all day. $13,500. That. Come on, guys, hurry up. $13,800. So now they're gonna pay $14,000 for it. Plus fees, they're gonna pay $16,000 for it. 14.
Sold on approval.
Sold on approval, finally.
New bidder.
2012 Ford Focus. Let's check out the damage. Both doors, quarter panel dogleg, rear bumper. The seat airbag is deployed. 119,000 miles on it. Fender damage. So you're gonna have to paint this whole side. Most likely replace the doors because the intrusion beam most likely got bent somewhere somehow. It's worth $6,000 according to Copart. That's not including the salvage title. So right now it's a $1,900. So $1,900 plus the fees, they're gonna pay under $3,000.
This is a hot lot.
So now they're paying over $3,000. For 2012, I think it's a little pricey because it's gonna be hard to sell it for $5,000 with the salvage title.
New
And you
bidder.
sell it for $4,000. You buy it for $3,000 and sell it for $4,000. It makes no sense. You gotta try to make at least $1,500 to $2,000. There's times where I made $3,000 on cars, so I'd rather make $3,000 versus $1,000 and do a lot of work. 2006 Chrysler Pacifica. I don't even think you see these on the road anymore. 171,000 miles, 500. Look at the worth it has, 3,700. Wow.
This is a hot lot.
No wonder you don't see them on the road. Nobody buys these things.
Bonus time.
I wouldn't buy it. They're gonna pay $1,500 for it. I mean, it's a lift kit and a bumper. I mean, that's not a hard job. But still, $1,500.
Sold on approval.
How much are you gonna be able to sell it for?
New bidder.
Here's another Ford Focus. Ford Focus SE. Front end damage. It's a hatchback and it has rear end damage. And it's worth $5,000 according to Copart. It has way too much damage.
New
I would
bidder.
honestly pay like under $2,000 for it. And it's already at $2,000, not including the taxes or the fees. So,
New bidder.
I mean, if you want it for personal use, it'll be a good buy. But if you want to resell it and make money,
This is a hot lot.
they already paid way too much for it. If it actually is worth $5,000, it has 74,000 miles. That's the only thing that would let me bid. It runs and drives. It has the keys,
Bonus time.
and it's a salvage title. So they're gonna pay $3,000 for it. I mean, $3,000 is not too bad, but when you add parts, labor, paint,
Sold.
that was a good price for a personal use vehicle, not to resell. Here's a PT Cruiser. These things are ugly. Who buys these things? Look at that. $800 plus fees. They're gonna pay $1,500, and it's a $4,000 car.
Sold.
Sold. I don't know about that. Note Versa. These are very basic entry level cars. I wouldn't pay a lot for these. It's worth $5,000. It has 130,000 miles, and it has a little itty bitty 1.6 V4. So that's a lot of abuse
Sold.
for a little motor. An 06 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, $2,000. That's already too much. With this kind of mileage, 165. I don't know who's gonna buy it. Who's gonna buy it? I mean, it looks nice. Driver airbag. It has a V8 in it.
New bidder.
I don't know if it has structural damage. It doesn't look like it. I gotta take the bumper off to find out. I don't think it has a lot of damage. Probably just the bumper, maybe the impact bar. Yeah, it looks like it's just the bumper and the impact bar and the grill. It's not a lot of damage, but for an 06, I mean, it's pretty. They're gonna pay $4,000 for this thing. Look at that.
Bonus time.
They're gonna pay half off with the car that has 165,000 miles on it. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would do that. Would you guys do something like that?
Sold.
Sold. Subaru Outback. I heard a lot of good and bad reviews of these. I don't know. I guess it really depends on the maintenance the person gives it. Look at the quarter panel right here. Quarter panel and liftgate damage and bumper. 1700. I mean, that's not bad for an 11. It has 171,000 miles. Where do these people drive? I've had some of my cars for like 10 plus years and never driven that much. I don't get it. Even cars that I've bought, and I only use them for like 3,000 miles and then get rid of them. It's worth $9,000, it says right here. It's worth $9,000, and they're gonna pay $3,000 for it. And that's repairable. Look, this is all repairable. Well, you gotta probably switch this out. The liftgate looks like it's repairable. The quarter panel looks repairable. I gotta look at it in person, but still, $3,000 for a $9,000 car.
Sold on approval.
Oh, that'll be a good gamble. Good gamble. 2005 Honda Accord. 112,000 miles. This is pretty low mileage for this year, and it's a Honda, so you know we're talking about reliability. So this one has water flood damage. This is probably a New York car or something. Oh yeah, it's all up in there. Look at that. Oh man, that sucks. I mean, looks like the electronics are still working.
New bidder.
But imagine the stench in there. It probably stinks like mold. You literally gotta swap all this out, or at least take it all apart and wash it. That sucks. That really sucks. It's probably a good parts car. It's already at $1,200, and it's worth $7,000 according to Copart.
Sold on approval.
Sold. They're gonna pay $2,000 for it.
New bidder.
2019 Nissan Rogue. Both doors, quarter panel damage. Actually, they cut a hole right here so they can see it, to see if the inner quarter panel structure is damaged. They took it apart already, all the roof. Yeah, they dropped the headliner. Pretty sure they're trying to get to the roof rail. It's worth $29,000 according to Copart.
Bonus time.
$29,000, and it has 12,000 miles on it. So that's a pretty high price tag, and they're gonna pay $7,000 plus fees, $9,000.
Sold.
So you get it for half off. You get it for a third of the price. That's not bad. I think that was a good deal. 2008 Yukon. Look at the mileage, 177. see the damage. It says it runs and drives, but I don't like these big old long things. Oh, it's rear damage, the bumper, and it says it has hail damage. And it's worth $9 grand, according to them. I don't know if I would buy it with that kind of mileage. I had a 2000, and that one I sold it with 155. So they're gonna pay $4 grand. They're gonna pay 5,500 for it.
Bonus time.
5,500, and it's a $9,000 Yukon. I don't know. Sold.
New bidder.
All right, guys. This is a 2014 Nissan Altima. Rear end damage. Quarter panel damage. I think that's fixable. That's repairable. $5 grand for it? Come on, guys. It's a 14. It's worth, according to Copart, $16,000, which I don't really believe. I don't know. Guys, subscribe for more videos like this so I could keep posting them.
New bidder.
Let me know what you guys think. Comment below, give it a like so it can expand to more people. And I will see you guys on the next video.
Approaching minimum bid.